Thank you so much. Welcome back to our second set. Welcome to Golden Age Beer. We're very happy to be here tonight under the auspices of a wonderful small arts group, Lighthouse Arts, Inc. And tonight we, if you're just joining us, are celebrating the great Pittsburgh master vocalist Dakota Staten, who is from Homewood. She graduated from Westinghouse High School, and she worked around Pittsburgh with a lot of great Pittsburgh artists like Mr. Joe Westray's band before she got signed to Capitol Records. And we have a wonderful vocalist tonight. We're going to introduce her in just a few minutes. We're going to play one more tune for you before we introduce her. Please, another round of applause for wonderful young guitarist, Mr. Alex Weibel on guitar. Alex Weibel. And on bass, how about it for fantastic bassist, Mr. Leon Boykins. Leon Boykins. And while we're in the clapping spirit, how about a round of applause for our good friend Pete Kurzwig and his whole team here at Golden Age for hosting us and making all this great beer and food. It's always a pleasure to be here. So we're going to continue. We got started with a wonderful tune, a Gershwin tune. They can't take that away from me. And we are going to continue and play another wonderful standard by Johnny Green. This is Body and Soul.